What's up, guys? This is Dan, the retired broker. And look, I had a lot of comments from the past videos I made on currency, the Iraqi dinar, the Vietnamese dong. I wanted to kind of flip it and go over the world's most valuable currency. Before I get into that, I had a lot of comments and emails on those videos. There have been so many people that left a comment saying, yeah, I fell for the Iraqi dinar scam. Yeah, my parents bought it 20 years ago. They still think it's going to revalue. There have been people waiting 20 years for this to hit. Imagine if you were just buying McDonald's stock over those 20 years, how much money you've had. Imagine if you were buying cash flowing real estate. So there's a lot of people that lost some money on that currency, and I'm sorry to hear it. If you're one, try to go to a bank. If you might have to have an account there, try to sell it on eBay or just give it out as a gift and keep it so you remember what not to do. So the world's most valuable currency is definitely not the Iraqi dinar, definitely not the Vietnamese dong, but the Kuwaiti dinar. Kuwait is situated between Iraq and Saudi Arabia and is an oil-rich country. They are so rich, highly developed, highly educated, and extremely rich. Right now, their dinar is worth $3.25 American dollars. So their dinar is 3 times more valuable than the American dollar. So how is this? It's right next to Iraq. Why doesn't Iraq have any kind of spillover? Why isn't their currency valuable? So many reasons. They're completely different countries. Like I said, I explained Kuwait and how rich they are. Iraq, not the same. Kuwait invests their oil money. They're smart with their money. They invest in infrastructure, education. They have the oldest sovereign wealth fund in the world. So they basically have a national investment fund. That's what it is. They are so wealthy over there. It is nothing like Iraq or Vietnam or anywhere else in the Gulf. So why is the currency so valuable? Okay, there's many rich countries, we get it. But Kuwait, they only will sell their oil in Kuwaiti dinars. Most everywhere else is tied to the petrodollar. That's changing, but that's a whole nother video. But they will only sell in Kuwaiti dinars. And the dinar is so valuable, it's not divided in 100 units, like 100 pennies, 100 cents. It's divided in 1,000 units. So with that, it's so valuable, they have so much foreign reserves coming into their country. Everybody's cashing in dollars, euros, yuan, whichever it may be, for Kuwaiti dinars. So not only do they have a high value currency, they also have a ton of foreign currency reserves. This makes them even more wealthy and in a very prime position to buy more assets as well. So not only do they have a high value currency, highly developed nation, tons of foreign reserves, they're only selling oil in their own currency. The dinar is a currency pegged to a basket of other currencies, with the US dollar having the most weight. Kuwait is the prime example of a first world country. And let's not forget, 1990, Desert Storm. Saddam Hussein from Iraq invaded Kuwait. Because they have direct access to the Persian Gulf, Iraq doesn't have that. They just have a very little small sliver of land to get to the Persian Gulf. And obviously they're rich, a rich oil nation. Saddam invaded them, and guess what? Kuwait was backed by the American military. America went to war to defend Kuwait. So not only do they have everything I listed before, but they're also backed by the American military, one of the most powerful militaries in the entire world. All of that combined with they're only selling their oil in their own currency. This is the reason why the Kuwaiti dinar is the world's most valuable currency.